Welcome to Haunted Stories for Space Camping, where we explore the unexplainable. I'm Felix the Human, and with me is my co-host, Mad Matt, the Mad Professor, the Armchair Extraordinaire. He is the expert, the king of conspiracies, the sultan of suspicion, and I am a casual consumer of the curious. Before we start, make sure you like and subscribe, rate and review, whatever you do.
Why is it blue? Why is it a ball? Why is it flying to an airport and then when approached flies away? What is that? Give me your best off the cuff answer. If someone had a gun to your head and said, Joe, I need you to tell me what that is. It doesn't even have to be right. I don't care. You can lie to me. Just tell me what it is. What would you tell that person?
The orb aspect is fun. The weird thing is, it's small, right?
I mean, it's according to the article, the pilot said it was the size of a small car.
Yeah, well, smaller than the plane. It looks,
oh, yeah.
So, about the size of a small car. That's fair. The fact that it flies away would make me think probe. I mean, it's not, if it's interdimensional, why does it need to fly away? Why wouldn't it just...
Okay, let's stop.
Maybe move around a little bit and then be gone.
Great, let's stop. I'll take your answer right there. Interdimensional. Okay, let's immediately jump straight down the rabbit hole. What level of intelligence do you think that this has? Do you think this is super intelligent, or do you think that this is a biological reaction to an interdimensional animal we don't understand?
I would say my thoughts would be AI sort of biological. Like, yes, it's intelligent, but it's not in complete control of itself. It's there on I would think it's there acting as a probe.
So it's sent.
The little spherical droids in Star Wars.
So we're talking super intelligence.
Enough
way smarter than anything we can fathom, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we have.
That's where I would start.
Yeah. That's one of the many things.
I mean, looking at, if I'm just translating the evidence with like what I know, it's flying away. That makes me think it's flying to something.
Well, it flew there.
Maybe it's not escaping.
It flew there.
Right. It flew there and then it flew away. It's not, I think it's got a home base. I think it's got somewhere it's returning to.
Yeah, the oceans. The ocean.
Yeah.
Like Pacific Rim has it more accurate than
it's blue.
we want to admit. We're lucky there's not kaiju crawling through the holes that they make.
Well, yeah, that's I don't think that's how things would be manifested. That's more of a theological view of things. When you start sending giant creatures, you're thinking larger than life. I'm thinking intelligence doesn't have to be giant.
No,
it can live in a small form.
Again, I'm going to stop you right there, and we're just going to do another deep dive. Let's say that's not how it would manifest itself. In Joe's mind, when Joe thinks about this, when he has a mental image, how do you think this object enters our reality? Do you think that it's Terminator style and that there's a bright light and then it just appears? Or do you think it's Pacific Rim style and there's a round portal that's glowing and, pretty, and then something can go from one side to the other? How do you think something like this would enter our reality?
I can't fathom interdimensional travel, and I love the theory of interdimensional travel. I don't know that you would necessarily see any physical, representation. That could just be something we're putting on it to humanize it.
So you're saying this could be something completely different, something our minds can't even comprehend. This is the best representation that our eyeballs can feed our mind based on our limited comprehension of the universe. And this is the visual data that our brain is receiving. This may not be what it looks like at all.
I'd lean closer to that. I mean, look at the evidence we have. If you ask somebody from the 1500s to draw an airplane, say you described what an airplane did, it's a machine that flies people through the air. Do you think it would look like what airplanes look like? Or do you think it would look more like a bird where the mechanicals flap and shit like that? How do you think they would envision it? It'd be nothing close to us. They were dum-dums compared to us.
Slow down, Da Vinci.
This thing's hyper intelligent. We're the dum-dums.
You're over here building flapping machines and helicopters way before anyone ever thought about it. Okay, let's see here.